Hey guys, this is Angel bringing you another video on my high desert garden. This would be the update or video tour for the month of November. I apologize if I didn't upload a video at the beginning of the month like I always do, but it's been very busy around here. I've been very busy at work. Right now the date is November 21st, 2019. I know it's late, but it's still November. And not much has been going on around here other than just getting kind of organized around the yard, picking up all the dead plants, all the leaves off the ground, pretty much keeping the place clean and organized so it looks presentable for the park where I live. Last thing I want is to get in troubles. And anyways, what you see in front of you is what it still remains green is actually my cold hardy plants, kohlrabi, dinosaur kale, which I'm gonna start harvesting kale very soon. This little tree that you see here is still green, believe it or not. It's a peach tree that I started this as from seed. This is from my Pineda peach tree that I have on the other side. I just transplanted a little seedling onto this side of the yard, and believe it or not, this is maybe at the most 6 months grow right here. So the thing is growing super fast. And right next to it, as you can see, my neighbor, he has been harvesting his sugar cane, and he let me have some of that his sugar cane. And believe it or not, that sugar cane right there is been growing up here in the high desert for the past 3 years. Believe it or not, it took a whole 3 years for him to start harvesting his sugar canes, and it was quite delicious. It was I have to mention it because it's not very, it's not something that you see every day, that someone can actually eat or harvest sugar cane off his backyard, especially up here in the high desert where it gets super cold and super windy, super hot during summertime. This plant right here, believe it or not, is also going on 3 years. This is my oldest dinosaur kale that I have on this side of the yard. 3 years old, and look at this, nice and healthy. The thing has, I've been harvesting lots of kale off of this plant for the past 3 years. To the right here, this is the red Russian kale. This plant is growing really fast. I started from seed on the other side of the yard, and I just transplanted it. This here is the rainbow Swiss chard. This is the yellow type. This will be the red, and this will be the white. It is taking forever for them to take off, but they are growing slowly but surely. Radishes, even though it's considered a cold hardy plant, but it's taking forever. They already stopped growing. I really don't have much hopes for these radishes. These carrots right here, for the past 3 years I've been growing the rainbow type carrots, but I'm already out of the purple one, and purple is my favorite carrot to grow, and I ran out of seed, so I ordered a little package online. And this, I'm not gonna eat any of these carrots. I'm just growing them because I want to harvest the seed probably by June, or probably around yeah, like towards the middle of 2020, I should be able to harvest thousands of seed off of this little tire raised bed. And all of these carrots is gonna be the purple variety. I love it. It's super sweet, super sweet, and I really recommend the purple carrot. I'm not gonna be buying the rainbow carrot seed anymore because it looks like you get a lot of the white carrots, and the white carrots are not as good as the purple. Especially if you just buy purple, a little bag or 2 bags of purple, and just collect the seeds from it. Radishes, I just spotted a big radish a couple of minutes ago. I wanted to share it with you guys. Oh, look at that! It's actually 2 of them. These things are huge. I'm gonna be harvest this bad boy in just a moment. Let me show you how my kohlrabi is doing. The purple kohlrabi is doing excellent. This one's kind of small, but I just spotted a big one. That one is medium size. This one is getting there. If you never had a kohlrabi, I really recommend it. It's super delicious. The way you cook it, it's just that you saute it with garlic. You can also add some onion, and you're gonna remove all these leaves, and you're gonna get a softball size kohlrabi. Peel it, slice it, and you can just saute it. And oh my goodness, super delicious. It's not very common to see to find kohlrabi in the market, but I really recommend it. Very easy to grow. It grows up here in the high desert. It grows just as if you were growing cabbage, cauliflower, and they're all from the same family. Kale, dinosaur kale, is also doing really good. And all those leaves that you see there, it's a whole bunch of leaves that were given to me by some of my neighbors. All you have to do is just volunteer to help rake them off their yard, and they'll be more than happy to give them to you for free. And they're gonna serve 2 purposes. One, they're gonna insulate your plants during the cold weather. That way the ground doesn't freeze 100%, and that's going to help the growth of your cold hardy plants. And the second purpose is going to be 3 to 4 to 5 months from now, that is going to become fertilizer for your tomatoes, peppers, radishes, and whatnot. As I have always mentioned on my previous videos, I don't let anything go to waste around my yard. All these dead plants, from peppers, tomatoes, zinnias, everything. You just pick it up from the ground. Leaves, dead plants, everything. You just dump them onto your empty raised beds, and they will slowly start to decompose. By the time the growing season comes around next year, your soil is going to be nice and rich, ready to start planting whatever you want. Not only that, but all these leaves and dead plants, they attract all the microorganisms, earthworms, roly-polies, everything. And those are the ones that help you with the to decompose all these plants. I didn't think that that these plants right here, the celery, I didn't know that this plant was cold hardy. I'm shocked to see that that is the only plant standing on this raised bed. I really think that celery was going to be the first plant to go, but as you can see, it's the healthiest, and they may even overwinter all the way to 2020, for what I can see, but we'll see. So far, the temperature has dropped all the way down to 17 Fahrenheit in my neighborhood, in this area. But we'll see what happens in the next month or so. See how I utilize all my dead plants at the base of this grape vine. Also at the base of this nectarine tree. Gravity is going to do the rest, and the weather, climate is going to help decompose all of that. Within a month or so, all of that is going to level all the way to the root ball of that tree. More celery, more kohlrabi right there, looking beautiful. Growing some carrots right next to it. And as you can see, more leaves serving a purpose: insulation. More kohlrabi in pots. More carrots on this side. They're still not producing any carrots, any radishes. Nothing but foliage. But I already talked about it. Why? This is my Pineda peach tree. As you can see, at the base of the tree, a lot of organic matter that is slowly starting to decompose. At the base of the tree, I'm utilizing the space to grow red Russian kale and also some radishes at the edge of it. Look how sad all those flower plants dead. But at the base, more celery. Celery, nice and green, as you can see. Beautiful day today. We had our first rain last night, and I was able to harvest rainwater in my barrels, my drums. I'm already starting to harvest rainwater because that way I can save some water. Rainwater is just better anyways for my plants. As you can see, there's really not much to record. I'm gonna be stopping this video very soon. Just want to give you an update on what's going on in the month of November around my house. Let me show you. See this raised bed leaves, how I'm utilizing all the leaves to use them as insulation for more plants that I'm growing on this side of the yard. This is also more kohlrabi. They're just baby plants, but these, I know they're taking off. They're growing really fast. To the left here, this is my strawberry raised bed. As you can see, I did the same with the leaves. Even though they're not growing, but right now the purpose of those leaves is just to insulate the base of the plants. That way they don't freeze to death. And back in it, they should be able to take off. I really hope, I really need your comments on this, because I covered the whole plants from the top. And I know when you grow strawberries from, I'm sorry, you're not supposed to cover the leaves and the base of the plant, but this is not dirt. This is just leaves that I'm using. So I really need your comments on this. If it's a good idea to cover all your plants with leaves. Are they gonna suffocate? Are they gonna die? Should I just leave them exposed to the cold? I really need your opinion on that. And this is the raised bed that is located in front of my house. This is what's facing the street here, in this mobile home park. And as usual, I'm growing just kale. This year I didn't go crazy growing too much kale, like different varieties, but because to be honest, guys, I don't eat it. Most of those leaves they are just using for compost, and I just chop and drop. And there's no point on wasting my time if I'm not gonna eat it. But I do harvest some from time to time, and I just juice them. I mix them with orange juice, and it's very healthy for you. Kale is one of the uh, greens that are very beneficial for your body. This is my garlic. I should be able to harvest this garlic probably in the next 30 days. And another raised bed where I'm doing exactly the same process, collecting all the dead plants and just wait while they slowly decompose. Thank you guys for watching. I really wanted to make this video because I have promised you guys in the past to upload a video at least once, one video every month, just to show you an update on what's going on around my yard. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you have any suggestions, any videos that you would like me to post, please mention it on the comment section below. Until then, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.